Hello, seekers of light. Today we will be doing a tarot spread in the form of a storytelling. So stick to it. Let's get started. The story of awakening, a conversation between the mind, the heart, and the soul. The scene is set in the vast expanse of your inner world, a place where thoughts form walls, emotions ripple like waves, and truth waits like an unclaimed treasure beneath the surface. A figure stands blindfolded, surrounded by eight swords. She is mine, trapped by her own reflection, yet unaware of the space beyond them. I don't know the way forward, she whispers, her voice laced with uncertainty. I'm bound by my own thoughts, my own fears. Every path I take leads back to the same walls. Why is it that no matter how much I think, I cannot find the way out? From the darkness a shadow moves, the Nine of Swords. A spectre of worry and overthinking steps closer. You have been here before, he murmurs, resting a heavy hand on her shoulder. Countless nights spent in restless thought, in questioning your word, in fearing what lies ahead. Every what if has been a dagger, every thought a link is your chance. The figure trembles, her breath quickens. So I am doomed to live in this prison forever? A voice sharper than a split cuts through the air. No. The page of swords stepped forward, a seeker of truth, eyes blurring with curiosity. He carries a sword, not to harm, but to reveal. He looks at the blindfolded figure with knowing eyes. Who told you this prison was real? He asks. Have you ever truly tested the strength of these bindings? Or have you simply accepted them as unbreakable? She hesitates. They feel real. The page smiles. Feelings and truth are not always the same. He tilts his head. You were taught fear, barren you, taught to doubt your own wisdom, to obey the walls built by others. But tell me, if I told you that the blindfold is made of illusion, would you have the courage to remove it? The figure's hand trembled as they moved toward the cloth covering her face. A new presence fills the space. The Queen of Swords, regal, wise, unshaken. He is right, she says, her voice steady. The truth is not soft, nor it is cruel. It is simply is. And if you wish to walk the path of self-discovery, you must be willing to see all things as they are, no matter how uncomfortable they are. Now the blindfold falls. The figure blinks as light floods in. She sees now. The swords were never a cage. The gaps between them were wide. She could have stepped forward at any moment. I was never truly trapped, she whispers. The queen nods. No, but believing you were made it real. A warmth stirs in the air. The Two of Cups emerges, carrying not swords but an offering, a cup filled with the essence of connection. You have lived so long in the mind, it says, but have you spoken to the heart? The figure hesitates. The heart is unpredictable, it is not logical. The Two of Cups smiles. And yet the mind alone has kept you caged. Perhaps it is time for balance, to meet yourself not just as a thinker, but as a being who feels, who loves, who connects. Can you trust yourself enough to open up your heart? A soft wind rises. The Tree of Wands appears, standing upon the edge of a great shore, gazing at the horizon. The mind has woken. The heart has spoken. Now the question is, what will you do with this clarity? The figure steps closer. What do you mean? The Tree of Wands gestures towards the open sea. Discovery is not only the first step. The world is vast, and so are you. If you wish to become all that you are, you must take the next step, not as who you were, but as who you are becoming. The wind carries the scent of something familiar yet new, the scent of purpose, of craft, of mastery. The Eight of Pentacles kneels, carving something into stone. Awakening is not a single moment, he says, without looking up. It is a practice, a refining of self over and over. What you have learned today, will you let it fade or will you work with it? Will you shape yourself into something greater, or will you fall back into the old ways? The figure watches him, then looks down at her own hands. I want to build something real. I want to master myself, not just escape illusions, but truly live with awareness. The Eight of Pentacles finally meets her gaze. Then work at it, not just today, but every day. The self is not found in a single revelation. It is forged like the sharpest blade over time. Silence settles, but it is not empty. It is full of potential, of choices yet to be made, of path unfolding. The figure turns back one last time, seeing the remnants of the swords that once held her. And then she steps forward. This reading is a profound call to self-awareness, self-mastery, and the courage to step beyond mental limitation. The 8 and 9 of Swords show how the mind can create prisons, feeding fears that are not real. The Page and Queen of Swords bring the awakening. Truth must be sought and clarity must be embraced, even if it is uncomfortable. The Two of Cups reminds you to integrate the heart, to connect with yourself, with others, with the wholeness of life. The Three of Wands urges movement. Knowing is not enough, action must follow. The Eight of Pentacles reminds you that self-actualization is a lifelong practice, a craft that must be honed with patience. You are being called to cut through illusion, open your heart, take the leap, and commit to mastery. This is your journey. Breaking free from the mind. Your mind is not your master, it is your tool, a sharp blade, a guiding compass, a brilliant light when used with wisdom. But if left unchecked, it becomes a cage, an echo chamber of fear and doubt. You have spent so long identifying with every thought, believing every fear, clinging to every story your mind tells you. But what if you are not the voice in your head? What if you are the one listening to it? Step back, observe, see the mind for what it is, a powerful force, but not the truth of who you are. You are not your fears, you are not your past, you are not the thoughts that tell you that you are not enough. You are the awareness behind them. And from this awareness, you have the power to shape your life, not as a slave to old patterns, but as a creator and master of your destiny. Let your mind serve you, not rule you. Use it to craft, to build, to seek, to understand, but do not let it tell you who you are. That truth is far greater than thought. It is known in stillness, in presence, in the deep recognition that you are already whole. So break free, cut through the illusion, step forward with courage, and create a life that is not built on fear, but on truth, love, and mastery of self. If this message resonated with you, like and subscribe to my channel for more content in the form of storytelling tarot spreads. Let's walk this journey of self-discovery together. The path to awakening starts here.